that you should just like, oh, it's raining. Oh. Hey you guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. This is a follow-up to one of my most popular videos. A couple years ago, I did, we'll call it a first installment of my Amazon travel favorites, and it's been a couple of years. I've traveled quite a bit in between that video and now, and I've definitely curated a handful of new travel favorites that I wanted to share with you guys that I've discovered over the last couple of years. If you guys follow on the vlogs, you guys know we have been traveling quite a bit. We're at the end of the travel plans right now, so I thought that now would be a good time to round up any products that I was impressed with to share with you guys in case you guys are planning on traveling and looking for any recommendations to make your life easier, make your travel life more organized, whatever you need. If you're new here, I just want to welcome you really quick. My name's Sarah. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell so you get notified of any time I have a new video. And of course, if you're watching, please don't forget to like this video. Lets me know to do more travel content or Amazon content for you guys. And of course, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what some of your travel favorites are, because I'll probably want to try them out. But for right now, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into my favorites. So like I said, this is an update to a previous video, so if you want even more travel favorites, I will link the first video right over here. Lots of good finds in that one, and I think I've definitely built a good follow-up with some of the products that I've found lately. So the first one I got for our trip to Hawaii, I really suggest this for anybody who's going on a tropical trip, especially if you're gonna be doing water sports or going on a boat or anything like that, and you're gonna be taking expensive electronics with you, like something like a very nice camera, or even your cell phones. I mean, your cell phone's like so essential, and for that to get water damaged and be out while you're traveling, I know is like very inconvenient. So whenever we were doing any type of water activity, like I said, going on a boat, anything like that, I would put my cameras and my phone in this water bag. This is a waterproof bag that holds a lot of stuff. These do come in different sizes. I got the bigger size because I had my camera, my lens, and batteries and stuff. Plus I wanted to have room in here for my family in case they wanted to put their cell phones in here. My parents carry an iPad everywhere, so I wanted to make sure that this would fit theirs. But this does come in different sizes. You don't have to go this big, but basically it's all plastic, so no water is gonna leak in. And the way that it works is kind of like the water bags you guys see sometimes when you do like a water tour with a company. They'll sometimes give you a bag similar to this, but you put all of your electronics in and you just roll the flap down as far down as you want to go. Obviously, the more rolls, the less likely there is a chance of water leaking in. Snap it shut. And what I love about this is, especially if you're doing something active but you want this to stay on your person, you can loop this through like your life vest, or if you're wearing a harness or something like that, you could easily loop it there. You could also loop it through this handle here. This is like another great spot to put it, and then it even has a clip back here if you want to clip it even further and make sure it's super secure. So like I said, not necessarily something that everybody has to have, but if you are very active and into water sports and you take your electronics with you for that to record those like memories, or maybe you travel and work and you need to be shooting content or photography, this is a great thing to have with you to make sure that your electronics are protected when you're by the water. All right, the next travel favorite, I cannot show you guys physically. I will put a photo of it on the screen. I just was not gonna lug it upstairs. Also, it's 3 pieces. It's just very cumbersome. It's not heavy, but it's cumbersome. But it is my Cool Life 3-piece luggage set. We were in the market for a new luggage set last December for our Cancun trip, and I just had it in my mind I wanted to get champagne luggage, just something more on the beige side but with a little bit of a sheen to it. And I found this luggage set for less than $200 on Amazon. I think it was closer to like $150 or something at the time that I bought it, at least, which was a really good deal. And it had everything I wanted. It had the 360 spinning wheels, it was a hard case, and it also had a TSA approved lock. So really good quality luggage, and I have been using it for every trip. And you guys, I am obsessed with this luggage set. I like still can't believe the deal that we got on it, because besides it just like functioning really well, it's also just really aesthetic. It genuinely looks expensive, and I get compliments on this luggage set whenever I use it. So if you're in the market for a new luggage set and you don't want to break the bank but you want a luggage set that's gonna look nice, I would definitely check out this set from Cool Life. And it does come in other colors too if you don't want like a beige champagne color. They have a bunch of colors to choose from. I'm sure you could find one that fits for you, but I highly recommend this one. And it also makes a really great gift. I know that the holidays are coming up, and a luggage set, especially for someone who doesn't already have one or have a good luggage set, is such a great gift, because it's like something that is very thoughtful that they're going to use, but something that people sometimes just don't want to spend their own money on for themselves. So whether it's for yourself or for someone else, if you're looking for a luggage set, this Cool Life set is the one. Okay, so along with that luggage set, I'm so sorry, again, don't have it on me because it's actually stored within the luggage set. Like I store the luggage set with like the medium inside the large and then the small inside the medium, so I'd have to go down 3 layers to get these. But it is my packing cubes. You guys, packing cubes changed my life when it comes to packing. Like I am obsessed. I don't know how I packed before these, but typically Trevor and I usually share a luggage when we travel, and then like we'll bring the carry-on, which the carry-on's just for me, for like all my extras and my overages. But packing cubes like revolutionized how much room we have in our luggages now. I'd always heard about them and I was always skeptical, and I don't know why I ended up getting it, but I'm so glad that I did, because besides just organizing your luggage and making things easier to find, because you can like categorize and group things into the different packing cubes, they also compress everything down. I remember when I was going to Cancun this past August, I was really nervous about how I was going to fit everything because we were only going to bring a carry-on and a personal item, and I literally packed 90% of my clothing in one packing cube. That is how much it compressed it. The other clothing that was left out was just like extras I brought, like a workout set and a sweatshirt, and then what I actually wore on the plane. So it saves so much room to use packing cubes, especially if you're going to go on a long trip. I cannot recommend it enough. If you haven't tried packing cubes yet, get some. Like I said, it's going to change your life. Okay, then moving on to things that I can actually show you. I cannot stand it when I don't have headphones for a flight, because whether I'm actually able to watch on, you know, a monitor on the plane, or I have to watch on my own device, I can't be on a flight and not like have some way to entertain myself with like Netflix or movies or TV shows and stuff. So this is not only a travel favorite, this is also a gym favorite, but I do use this for travel as well. But they are my noise canceling headphones. This one is from the brand Rhythm, and I mean, first off, longevity and durability on these. I use these like 5 days a week at the gym, and the battery on these is insane. I only like charge it like once a month or something like that, and I use it constantly, like I said, almost every single day, and these work just as perfectly as when I first got them. I feel like you don't have to break the bank on headphones. You can find some really good ones at affordable prices, and these are like under 30 bucks. They are so comfortable. The padding on here just like, it feels so good, and it really is noise canceling. Like, I'm trying to keep from yelling right now because I can barely hear myself talking right now. And then it does have controls on the side to turn it on and then turn it up and then to pair it. And it is adjustable too. So if you have a bigger head, you can adjust it. And then for travel purposes, it does come with a case so that you can put them away and keep them safe and secure. And then in here, it also comes with a few cords, because if you're on a flight, usually you need a plug in. So it has a little converter cord. So if what you're trying to plug into requires 2 prongs, you can use this and then plug the cord in. Or if you're just dealing with a regular headphone cord, you can use this one. So even if the monitor you're watching on doesn't have wireless capabilities, they've still thought about that, which makes these like the perfect headphones to bring with you when you're on an airplane. And like I said, they truly are noise canceling. So if, you know, there's a crying baby on board and you just want to, you know, drown that out, pop these babies on, turn up the volume, you're not going to hear a thing. So the next item I have is a little sample item. If you're watching this the week or so that this goes live, the link may not be active yet. I know that the seller as of right now has a TBD launch date, but if you're watching this like a couple weeks out or like a month out, then the link is active below, so you guys can shop it below. I mean, you can shop everything in my description below through my links, but in particular, if you're watching this a little bit later than when it was published, this link should absolutely be active. But this is from the Amazon shop, Merlin's Market. It's my cousin's fiance's shop, and he's coming out with like fire stuff. You guys should definitely follow his shop. And they sent me this new hat clip that they are about to launch, and you guys, this is like one of the best quality hat clips I've ever used. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, I promise. I'm not just saying that. It really, really is good. So like I said, this is a sample, but has a little ring at the top so that you can clip this to your bag or whatever you need. And then this part down here is magnetic, and it is honestly one of the most powerful magnets ever. And what I like about the magnetic versus like using an actual clip down here is that it's not going to dig into your hat. It's not going to damage the brim of your hat. It's just going to sandwich it very nicely in between and hang on to it really tight, because like I said, that magnet is really, really powerful. It is not coming apart, so you can keep your hat nice and secure on your bag. Like I said, this one is a sample, so it will be sewn right here. The one that I'm showing right now is open, but it will be threaded through right here, so this is not going to move. But I've used this a couple times. I've used it for my lack of color hat, which I've talked about that hat before. I spent far too much money on it than you should need to spend on a hat, but I fully trust this to secure my lack of color hat when I travel with me. So if you're looking for a good quality hat clip, definitely check this one out because I honestly have not found a better one. The next item is definitely important for safety when traveling. I think that this is something in general that you definitely should keep in your purse at all times, but especially when you're traveling, whether you're traveling alone or even like traveling with a partner or family or friends or something, you know, it never hurts to be too safe. But this is the safety alarm. This just goes right on your keychain, or you can like clip it in your purse, in your travel bag, whatever you need to. And it's a little alarm. So if you feel like, you know, you're in a situation that's a little bit scary and you want to draw attention to yourself because you want help or something, you just set off the alarm and it beeps really loud. I'm not gonna set it off because I don't need to scare the dog or my neighbors. This is super loud. So again, I suggest this just to use in your daily life, but especially for traveling, and especially if you are a woman traveling alone, you definitely should have something like this on you at all times, in the airport, at your hotel, when you're sightseeing, whatever you're doing. It just never hurts to be too safe. The next travel favorite is another like everyday favorite, but particularly for travel, this definitely comes in handy, and it is my new portable charger. The reason why I like this one in particular for travel is because this one is cordless. You do not need a cord. It just plugs straight into your phone right here, and it just sits on the bottom of your phone, which is wonderful for travel because, you know, we bring all our chargers with us, we're bringing so many cords, and this just makes it easier. You don't have to worry about a cord for this one. You can just plug it straight in. And especially if like you're going sightseeing and stuff, you don't want to take your portable charger and a cord, like the cord just gets wrapped up in stuff in your bag and stuff. This is easier. Pull it out, plug it in, and you're good to go. It holds a pretty decent charge. I can charge my phone twice with this when it's at its full juice. So yeah, especially if you're like out all day sightseeing, this is like super important to have in your bag because you're gonna be taking pictures with your phone, you're gonna be taking videos, all of that stuff, and you want to be able to recharge it because you need your phone for like transportation and communication and stuff. So this one is from the brand Vigere, something like that, VEGRE, and this one does work for Android phones. This one has a C-type on it, so I believe it'll also work for a couple of Apple phones, but there are also ones that are identical in style to this one that do work for Apple phones as well. The next travel item comes in a set, but I just have the one here, and it is my little atomizer perfume bottles. Obviously, most of the time you're not gonna be traveling with a full bottle of perfume, and those roller perfumes, like the little travel perfume things, they can get expensive. They can be like $30 to $50 per container depending on what perfume it is. So I just find it easier to go ahead and make my own little portable perfume. It's just really easy with this atomizer. All you have to do is take the pump cap off of your perfume, insert this little bottom in, and then you just pump it. It'll go straight up in here, and then you have a little tiny perfume that's ready to go, and it works just fine. That was a lot of perfume. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, if you want to travel with your perfume but you also want to save yourself some money and not have to buy a ton of those like official travel ones, definitely check out these little atomizers. The next travel favorite is for anyone who travels with their laptop. Obviously, it's very important to keep your laptop protected, especially when you're traveling with it. So I always like to have mine in this little envelope case. The reason why I like this is because the material that they use for it is actually like kind of thick. You guys can see I also like stuff travel documents in there, so it's also great for organizing that. This material is actually like, even though it's bendable, it feels pretty strong, so I have like no worries whenever my laptop is in here, like if it bangs against something or if my bag drops with this in it, because this definitely does lend a lot of protection to it. And I also love the fact that it's so sleek, because sometimes you don't want to bring a separate laptop bag, so having this laptop case ensures that your laptop is protected inside of your bag. And then this one, it doesn't work for my laptop, but it might work for others. It's supposed to be designed so that you can fold the top back and prop your laptop on here in case you like want your laptop to be at a little bit of an angle. And also too, if you have a mouse that you bring with you, the mouse does work on here, so you can have a full little portable workstation with this. The next travel item is this little pill case. I got mine in this like nude color, but they have a few different colors, but I really love this. I know that like a lot of people like to use the ones that are like Monday through Sunday, but those ones are so long, and I just prefer this because I feel like it's so much more compact. It's just like a smaller size. When you open it up, it has a few different compartments in here. You can definitely like organize by day or by pill type, however you want to do it, but this little case is like so great for helping me keep track of if I'm taking my medications or my supplements while I'm on my trip, because obviously it's important to keep up with that even when you are traveling. So having something like this is super helpful. Okay, then this one is if you are a partier on vacation. I swear by this pill. For any trip that I'm going on where I know I'm gonna be partying, I know it's all-inclusive, stuff like that, I always bring these Party Smart hangover pills with me. So I believe on these, it's just like a bunch of different herbs and stuff that are like supposed to help stave off a hangover, but I don't know what exactly is in here besides magic, because every single time I have taken this and then like gone out drinking, and I'm talking drinking for hours, I'm mixing, I'm having the time of my life, I'm blacking out, I'll take this and the next morning, the worst I've ever felt is a little bit dehydrated. Like I should be posted up on the couch till 6 p.m., but this saves me every single time. Now, if I'm like moderate to heavy drinking, I feel absolutely fine. It's like if I go absolutely ham with this, I might feel a little bit of dehydration, but other than that, these pills save me from like nausea, headaches, like a full-blown hangover. So this makes it so I can still go the next day. So especially if you're gonna be partying on a trip, but you don't wanna miss out on the next day, order yourself some of these. They are a little bit pricey for the pack, but they're absolutely worth it so that you can keep the vacation going. So the last travel favorite I discovered while on a trip, but it has just become a favorite in general, but I think that it is especially important when traveling, especially to hot places, and it is this little portable fan. When I went to Cancun, one of the girls let me use hers and I was obsessed with this. I ordered it immediately. It is so powerful. So this is the first setting, and even here it feels so nice. These lights are so hot and like I've been sweating, so this feels wonderful. Like I said, first setting feels really good. Second setting, so powerful. So especially when I was like super sweaty in Mexico or just like in any hot heat, this feels so nice on you. I turned it off so that wasn't too noisy, but this feels so nice on your face. And then if you get motion sick a lot, I highly recommend this, because there were a lot of times I'd like be sitting in the back of the van like getting warm, feeling really nauseous because of all of the motion and stuff, and I would turn this fan on me, put it right next to my face, and just the air blowing on me made me feel so much better. So a million different reasons to have this. It's just like an absolute must in your travel bag. Hey guys, future me here. I was just editing this, as you guys can tell. I am definitely in an editing and not filming kind of a look, but realized that I had forgotten one very important travel favorite. It's actually in the thumbnail, so there was no way that I could finish out this video without including this clip, but it is my Infinity travel pillow. I used to use the ones that were like, you'd Velcro it around you and it was like kind of stiff, and it was nice because it definitely kept your neck up, but I felt like my neck just wasn't long enough for the one that I used to have, so I gave it to Trevor and it works perfectly for him. But just if I was sleeping with it Velcroed around me, my chin would hurt because my chin would like sink into it. So I switched out for this travel Infinity pillow, and you guys, this thing is amazing. I love it so much. I've never slept so comfortably on a plane. So if you want, you can just throw it around you and it'll support you in the back or on the side and stuff. You can definitely Infinity it, as the name suggests, and then when you sleep, you have support no matter what way your neck turns. But one of my favorite ways to do it is actually infinitying it, but pulling it tight like this so that there's a little bit hanging down, and I sling my arms through it and I just sleep like this on a plane. And Trevor said that when I did this, I looked like I was having the most comfortable sleep ever. So if you guys are looking for, I'm like so comfortable right now, I'm just gonna stay like this. If you guys are looking for a good travel pillow that's really lightweight, easy to bring with you, but you don't like the hard ones, this one, you guys, it's perfect. It's exactly what you need. You have so many options of how to use it. I mean, even just like the, what is this, like 3 or 4 ways that I showed you isn't all of the ways that you can wear this. So I highly recommend this. Also, the material on this is like so smooth. It's almost cooling in a way. And like I said, it's really soft and super easy to pack. You can easily roll it up if you want. But for me personally, if I'm traveling with this, I either just like sling it on my shoulder, across me, or just like, you know, wear it like this, and it's easy to carry, it's hands-free, and then you can have it and be comfortable while you're like waiting for your flight. So cannot recommend this Infinity travel pillow enough. It's definitely one of my absolute favorites when it comes to travel in this video. All right, you guys, well, that's gonna be it for this Amazon travel favorites part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed and saw some products that might help you out on your next trip. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because the rain is coming down hard, so I feel like that's my cue. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new, like this video, and leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.